So as I've been marking some work, I've noticed one or two of you are still struggling with the concept of a frequency table and calculating the mean from it. So what I thought I'd do is just go through two of the questions that I set you as an activity. So you can see I've got my first table already, and what I've done is I've just added an extra column, and the purpose of that extra column is just to do a little bit of my working out. Okay, so in this question, my subject, which I sometimes call X, is age, and my frequency I call F, and this column here is where I'm doing the multiplying of these numbers. Because remember, what you're saying is we have two people that are 5 years old, but altogether that is 10 years. So remember, the starting point is to multiply your rows. So we've got 10, we've got 6 times 2, so that was 2 people are altogether 12. We've got 7 times 5, which is 35. And we've got 8 times 1. So if I add up these numbers, I know what the ages of all the people altogether are. And if I add that up, I'm going to add the 12 and the 8, because that's nice. 12 and 8 is 20, 30, 65. So the total of all of their ages is 65. And then we need to look at how many people that was split between, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that total is 10. Notice that you're never doing the total of this first column. So if I want the mean, which is sometimes abbreviated X with a little line on top, I need to do the 65 divided by 10, which is 6.5. And one little thing I sometimes do at the end to just look at my mean is look back at the ages. The ages were between 5 and 8. Is this a sensible number for my mean? Because obviously if I got a mean of 12, then something's definitely gone wrong when everyone's ages were between 5 and 8. So again, looking at this second example, it's all to do with the number of phones that somebody owns. Quite why some people would need 4 phones is beyond me. 1 phone seems to be plenty. Or maybe it's number of phones in a house. So the number of phones is our subject. So again, I'm going to call that X, and this is my frequency. And I'm going to be multiplying these together to find out how many phones there are in total. So one person doesn't have a phone, so that's no phones. There are 3 people with 1 phone each, so they have 3 phones between them. There are 2 people, each with 2 phones, and 2 times 2, so that's another 4 phones. Sometimes just got to be careful multiplying by 0. So 3 times 0 is 0. There are 4 people with 4 phones, so that is 16 phones altogether. And there are finally no one with 5 phones, so that's 0 phones. So if we find the total of all of the phones, again, I'm going to try and add it in a sensible order. The 16 and the 4 makes 20, add the 3. There's 23 phones altogether. And that is shared between 1, 4, 5, 6, 10 people. So this was why these ones were able to be done without a calculator, because the numbers are nice. So if I'm going to finish this off and work out the mean, I've got 23 phones shared between 10 people. So the mean is 2.3 phones. Again, looking at the numbers, the number of phones is between 0 and 5, so 2.3 sounds like a reasonable answer for the mean. So I hope that video is helpful for those people that needed it, and please remember, just get in touch if you want more videos like this, just explaining 1 or 2 extra questions. I am more than happy to make these for you. So take care, see you soon, and goodbye.